booties for black girl nerds.
Thank you so much. Ladies, you took me back to the high school days, as I too went to all-girl high school. And it was fun to see all the uniforms, and you all look really, really cute. And I enjoyed all of your characters. Beginning with you, Tiana, Destiny is what I like what she brings. She brings us some spice, some flair, and she makes people think about what they're doing and the consequences of their action, drawing from her own, from her own past experiences. What is her journey going to be like throughout the season?
Oh man, I mean, just what's it not going to be like? Honestly, she has so much in store in the rest of the season, and I think you're absolutely right. Like she is someone who's not afraid to challenge people, and she's not afraid to kind of stick up for what she believes in. Which, as the season goes on, she kind of finds some walls that she hits because of that. But yeah, I think her journey is really about growth, and it's about change. And she goes through a lot of that, especially in the later episodes. And for her, it's really going to challenge the founding principles of who she is and what she believes she should be or what she thinks she wants to be. And so she goes through a lot of change in the next couple episodes for sure.
I'm looking for. I've seen the first 3, so I'm starting to see the arc make its way for you, Tisha.
So much more.
It's going to be really cool. This is a really cool show, and I think a lot of people will relate, even if you didn't go to all-girl high school. It's very relatable, and I love what all of your characters represent. Tisha, for your character, Mouse, mice are usually small and considered to be pests and underestimated. Is Mouse underestimated? Is she going to step beyond that nickname?
I think she really does come into her own throughout the season. And I feel like toward the beginning of the season, she kind of does feel like she is underestimated because of her height and because she is the youngest person on the team. And she just doesn't understand who she is supposed to be exactly yet.
Mm-hmm. Cricket, what I like about Samantha is Samantha doesn't have time for it. She don't have time for the nonsense. She get right to it. She's not playing around. And working in a team, it's going to test some of that patience. When you work on a sports team, there's got to be compromise and patience. Will those things be challenged for her? And how does she fit? How will that fit well in the unit that they're creating?
Wow. Good catch on that. Yes, I would say she definitely has a little bit that inner. I think Samantha can definitely choose where she'll have more patience. She definitely is a team player and likes cheering on her team. So if it comes to something like that, she might have a little more patience as opposed to something with Coach Korn, at least at the beginning, she's a little bit more like that. So I think she kind of picks and chooses her battles or where her patience comes in, but we'll just have to see how that plays out.
For sure. Now, you guys have spent a lot of time filming on a basketball court, chucking the ball around. How much ball chucking around actually took place when you weren't filming? And Tiana, has it cultivated a new interest for you in basketball?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I grew up around basketball. My brother played travel basketball, and I have a single mom, so I was always on the basketball courts, just watching the games happen. And so I think for me, when it came to actually having to play basketball for the show, because the shots you see are shots we've made, like a majority of those shots are real. And so I would practice with my brother, and he'd be like, oh, and he would be basically my own personal Coach Korn. But I have such an interest for it now, and I actually miss playing it. Like, I think I'll text the girls and I'll be like, I kind of miss, guys, do you want to practice? Maybe just us? I do. I love basketball. And I just watched the March Madness, the women's and the men's games. And I was yelling at the TV. I was like, get the rebound. I was about it. I was fully about it. So I love basketball now.
That's awesome. Okay. Tisha, Cricket, I had to ask the ladies in the last room, who has the better shot? Okay, you got to answer at once. Who has the best shot in the group? Everybody say their answer at once. 1, 2, 3.
Tiana.
Cricket.
Oh, Tiana, you didn't talk, did you?
I did. I said you, dog.
Oh, thanks. I think Tiana, we had these little superlatives that our basketball coordinator in real life, Keela Snowden, gave out. Tiana got MVP. I think she's just probably actually, Monique's got a really great shot too. Yeah. We've all come a long way.
Hey, we're just talking about this room. Go back to the room. We're just talking about this room.
Tiana Lee.
And Tisha, lastly, are you ready for an onslaught this holiday season of every basketball themed gift you could possibly imagine from everyone you know?
I am so ready. I'm so excited.
All right, ladies. Well, they are wrapping me. Thank you so much for your time. You guys are doing a wonderful job, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the episodes.
Thank you, JEANDRA.
Thank you, ladies.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.